boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about patterns. A pattern is a repeated design. Now there are two types of patterns. You have a natural pattern that is found in nature. For example, this pine cone is found in nature. It has a spiral pattern. See that? It has a pattern. If you look at it this way, it has a pattern. If you look at it this way, it has a little pattern. Now that is something found in nature. So that means it is natural. Notice this starfish. It too is a natural pattern, has a natural pattern. That means it is made by nature. Now, there's another type of pattern that is man-made, meaning that humans can make it. Alright? So if you look at this piece of paper, it has all kinds of stripes and dots on it and colors. This is what we call a man-made pattern. Alright? So I have a couple sheets. This one is polka dotted. Let me see if I can find another one. Here's another one. Okay, so these are man-made patterns. Man-made patterns, and you have the natural patterns. Alright, I gave these two examples. Alright, so today we are actually going to be making an abstract artwork using a pattern and complementary colors. Alright, so complementary colors are colors that are across from each other on the color wheel. So remember last week when we were drawing our color wheels, I mentioned complementary colors. We had warm colors, which were red, orange, and yellow. And we had cool colors, green, blue, and purple. But there's also a such thing as a complementary colors. And these two colors are found across from each other on the color wheel. So we have orange and blue. We have red and green. And we have purple and yellow. These colors actually highlight each other. Artists use these colors to make their artworks more interesting. So what we're going to do today is we are going to put our fold our paper into 3 little sections, and then we're going to use the complementary colors to create a pattern. Now our pattern is man-made because we made it, and you can't find this kind of pattern in nature. Well, you might be able to, but we made this one. So notice how I have purple and yellow, I have blue and orange, and I have red and green. Okay? So grab a sheet of paper. And we are going to fold our paper into 3 sections first. Alright, so with the first part, we're going to take, so it looks like we have the same amount of paper on each side. So this amount of paper looks the same as this amount. Alright, so fold it in half. We'll fold that part. Then you're going to take this left side and you're going to fold it over. And if you don't get it all the way even, it's okay. Just keep going. Alright. Now you should be able to open your paper and you will have 2 creases. You will also have 3 sections. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you might have to fold it back a little bit to keep it from bending so much. Then you're going to take your pencil And you're going to draw some nice wavy lines very slowly. Just wavy lines very slowly. Wavy lines. Another wavy line. Alright, I'm going to keep making wavy lines all the way across. I'm going very slowly. Slowly across my paper. Wavy lines. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Alright, so there's my there are my wavy lines. Alright, now I'm going to fold my paper back. And I'm going to use an A-B pattern. So an A-B pattern means I'm going to color one section one color, the other section another color. Then we're going to go back to the first color, the other color. First color, the other color. So it's A, B, A, B, A, B. So if you can't remember, one way to remember would be to put A very lightly, B, A, B, A, B. Alright, so our first color first two colors that we're going to use are, and I hope I can find them because I have so many different colors here, red and green. So I'm going to make my red is going to be my A color and green is going to be my B color. So I'm going to go ahead with my red and I'm going to color it my first section. So before I color, I'm going to erase that and then I'm going to color. Alright, so this is my first section. So I'm going to color all of my red parts first. I'm coloring red and green. So I'm going to color this first part, going to be red. Then I'm going to skip over one. I'm going to erase my A so I don't have a mess right there. And I'm going to skip over one because that's my B color. And I'm making a pattern. I'm going to skip over one and then color it red. The next section red. Because this is all of my A color. So all of my A color, I'm going to color them first. So I have made it up in my mind that all of my A color is red. Now, erase my A. I skip over one. The next one is going to be my red color, my A color. So my A color is red. So I am coloring all of my A color first. Now that I've colored all of my A color, and remember red is the complementary to green. If you forget, just look at your color wheel. Alright, there's our color wheel. Red is complementary to green. It's right across. And my next color is going to be green. So I am creating an A-B pattern. Alright, this green is too light. I'm going to use a different green. What if I use this one? This one doesn't have it. Yeah, that's a good dark green. I have a lot of colors. Alright, so I am making a pattern, A-B pattern, red and green, red and green. Alright, red and green. Make sure you color all of the white parts. So my first one is red and green. Alright, go down here to my second one. We are coloring our first section, our first pair of complementary colors. It's red and green. You probably see it a lot when you celebrate Christmas, for those people that celebrate. Some people don't celebrate Christmas, which is okay, but those that do usually have a lot of red and green. Alright, so there's my last section. Trace it a little bit to help me stay in the line. Inside the line. I color the whole thing. Alright, so there's the first part of my abstract artwork. Now, I'm going to go to the second part. Look at my color wheel again. I just did red and green. So next, I think I'm going to do blue and orange. Okay, that's these two colors. They're across from each other on the color wheel. My next two colors are going to be blue and orange. So I have to make sure I have a nice blue and a nice orange. Alright, so I'm actually going to color the part that was green on my other page, side of my page. This orange is kind of yucky. I want a darker orange. Let's use this orange. Yeah, this is a better orange. You can see that one. This one I had at first was kind of, I didn't like that. Alright, so we're going to color that first part. Color this part orange. Then I'm going to stop. Remember, we are stopping at the line. We don't want to color that part because the other part is going to be another pair of complementary colors. Alright, so I'm going to do this. And remember, you color it one color. I'm going to use orange first. You skip over one because that's going to be for the other complementary color. Alright, it's going to be for the other complementary color. So we're going to color all our orange sections first. And if you made yours really, really skinny, you're going to have a lot to color. It might even be hard to color and make it too skinny. Alright. I skip over one because that's going to be where my blue's going. Remember, blue is the complementary color to orange. And I'm going to color this last section down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to go back and color my blue section. Alright, so now I'm going to color this section blue. My blue is kind of dark. looks almost black. Let me use another blue. Let me see what else I got. Let's see. What is this one? Yeah, this one is much better. That one was kind of too blue. That one was almost black looking. And if you mess up, it's okay. Just keep going. I mess up all the time. I just keep going. Notice how I started out with one color, and that's okay. I'm just going to keep going. That color was way too dark. I should have picked my colors out before I started. Alright, so I'm trying to color off the edge. Notice that I'm really trying to keep my strokes when I color, trying to keep them going the same way, in the same direction. When you color all over everything, it just looks messy. We don't want a messy paper. We don't want any scrabble. Alright, just try to color it all in one direction. It just makes it look so much neater when you color it in one direction. Alright, so this is going to be my last one. I'm going to let you do the other one on your own. Color this last one blue. So we have red and green and blue and orange. And try to color it in one direction if you can. Try to put your marks close together so you can feel all the white parts. We want to see your paper colored, completely colored. Alright. How much time? I think I got like 3 minutes. Last section is going to be yellow and purple. Notice this cool design that I'm making. My last section is going to be yellow and purple, and you're going to do that one on your own. So remember, you're going to do yellow, yellow, yellow. So you're going to color all these sections yellow, and then you're going to grab a purple. Find me a nice purple. Last time I had a purple that was just not nice. So this one is purple, alright? So this is going to be purple, this is going to be purple, and that is going to be purple. Alright? So my paper wound up looking like this when you're finished. Alright? So we have our complementary colors. From our color wheel, we have red and green, we have orange and blue, and we have purple and yellow. Alright? So this is our pattern. It is a man-made pattern. And remember, natural patterns are things that you find in nature. Okay? So natural pattern, man-made pattern.